This is Chris Jenkins with CharlotteVibe.com, and as you guys know, I work for you. Whatever you guys want to know, I work to get that information for you. This week, I was asked a question about the Carolina Panthers and will they keep 6 wide receivers or not this season. Pretty good question. Last year, they kept 5 wide receivers, but there's a big difference between this year and last year. Last year, there was a lot of unknown about the rookie wide receivers and the free agents that we brought in, versus this year, there seems to be an overload of talent. From those guys that we had last year, there's 4 that would be coming back: Benjamin, Burson, Brown, and Contry. But we also have 2 a draft pick and a free agent acquisition. Ted Ginn has returned, as well as Devin Funchess is now with us, which is certainly likely to see considerable time with the Carolina Panthers. You also have Stephen Hill, which is, he had a good week last week, did okay this week, which is a possibility, as well as you had DeAndre Presley, which he didn't play much last year, but is likely to, be a contender this year. So with all that said, with this crowded wide receiver group, I say there's a good possibility that we could do so. The other part that is really hard to predict this far out is injuries. Injuries have a big indicator in what that final 53-man roster will look like. Last year we ended up keeping 3 quarterbacks because of Cam Newton's injuries, so it's hard to say, but I think this year you could see 6 wide receivers. And here's what they will do with that 6 wide receiver. Oftentimes what you'll do is you'll see that 6 wide receiver, depending on the matchup for that week, be deactivated before the game because you cannot have all 53 guys active on a Sunday. So those are my thoughts on the Panthers keeping 6 wide receivers. Please keep your questions coming. Leave your comments below. Like the video if you do like it. And I always invite you guys to please subscribe to this YouTube channel. That way, when I have players on the show, you'll be able to see that right away, because NFL rules prohibit me from having those videos with players online for longer than 24 hours. I also invite you to join me on Twitter and Instagram at CharlotteVibe. You guys enjoy your weekend. This is Chris Jenkins with CharlotteVibe.com.